Hey guys, it's the Imperious Lizard back at you again with another video, and today we will be covering the newest member of our party, Kiara. Kiara is the newest Genshin Impact character, and in my opinion, just a better version of Baiju. I didn't pull for Baiju because, one, his attacks aren't that great, and two, he's a Dendro shielder. He's a Dendro shielder that's a 5-star, and I'm pretty sure his shield's not all that great. Though he's also a Dendro healer, so who knows? Perhaps he's actually really good. But look at Kiara. How can I say no to this design and all that? She's a glorified male woman. It's perfect. So Kiara is a cat delivery driver, a cat delivery girl who just lives in Inazuma. So it's only fair that I cover her in her country of origin. So yeah. I'll just be going into her basic abilities, some of her animations, and it'll be fun. It's always fun. So Kiara is a yokai Nico, I guess? I'm not quite sure. I didn't pay much attention to the lore. I don't play the game for the lore. I play the game for the gameplay and the characters. So, let's get into it. So based on her design, yes, she is just a cat woman, essentially. She has two tails. She has what I originally thought were boots, but then I watched the live stream and they're like, oh no, those are her actual feet. Which is a little, if I could get closer to her feet, I could probably tell, yeah, she's got little ribbons wrapped around, so I thought those were shoelaces. So let's just get into her basic attack. Her basic attack is pretty basic, so she throws the sword. It does get really unique as in her combo, she throws the sword and then she attacks with her claws. It's pretty fun. I like a character that just goes in with the fist. I'm pretty sure the Inazuman cop guy, he also does the same thing. Her charge attack is also just a quick sword slash, and then the attack with her claws. Now it's time for her next attack. So her next attack generates the Dendro shield, and that's if you just tap it. It also has a very special effect. I feel like she's the Ayaka of 4-star characters just because of all the special stuff she can do. But she generates a Dendro shield, which we'll be getting into later. This is just the showcase. Next, she turns into a cat and runs around. A cat in a box with a package on top. I can only assume she's making a delivery. But yeah, so she'll run around like that. You can actually run into enemies, and then at the end, she'll try to hit it. The problem is her shield kind of loses after this little moment, but it's actually very fun to play. I recommend you do the trial of her if you play Genshin, which I assume you do. But yeah, so she'll run into battle as a cat, charging full speed into the enemy, dealing Dendro damage. It's a lot of good fun. So next we'll have to get into a fight with an enemy so I can showcase her ability. Let's go over to Konda Village, because I know there's some great deal of scallywags and criminals that hang out over there. And considering the fact that I have the Raiden Shogun, it should be no small feat to activate her special. So let's just do this. Turn into the cat, run into the enemy. And now her special involves her throwing a bomb, a package that releases bombs. So I guess Genshin saw like the war on terrorism, the beginning of the war on terrorism, liked it a lot, and just decided to add package bombs to Genshin. Was that a bad joke? Probably, but it's kind of true. Like, she just throws a package bomb at the enemy. It is fun, of course. It releases little Dendro mines, and they explode upon contact with the enemy. So let's get into Kiara's abilities. Let's get into her talents. So she has the box cutter attack, which is her normal attack. It deals 3 rapid claw strikes after she throws her sword. The Meow chair kick. It's a leap in the air with the agility of a cat and does AoE Dendro damage, creating a shield for safe transport. This will also briefly apply Dendro to Kiara. The shield absorbs Dendro damage with 250% efficiency, so that's okay. I guess she just absorbs Dendro. I guess that's fine if you're running through Inazuma or battling a Dendro slime. If you go on hold, that's when it gets real fun, though. Her desire to deliver. Within half a day, she deploys a safe shield and turns into a cat. So she is a Nico. She deals damage to opponents that she crosses into every 0.5 seconds. So it's pretty cool. And then at the end, she does her flip claw strike, which we saw. Next is the secret art surprise delivery. or surprise dispatch. Smash opponents with a special attack or AoE damage after the special partial. It will split up into cat grass cardamoms that will explode either upon contact with opponents or after a period of time. So kind of like a normal Dendro core that you get once you do a bloom. Finally, I haven't unlocked all our abilities yet, but I'm getting there. So impact, her stack max stacks of 3. When the urgent Nico is stage in the attack, each stack reinforced package will create 1 shield within the transport. The shields that are created this way have a 20% damage absorption, so that's pretty good. So every time she does her Meow, every time she does that, it stacks. Every time she goes into her package form, it hits and it stacks the shield for a max of 3 times. So overall, that's 60% damage absorption, which is pretty good. Next is the what is it called? Purpurary variance. I cannot pronounce today. Every 1,000 max HP Kira develops will increase damage dealt by the Meow Terror click by 0.4%, and the damage dealt to Secret Art dispatch by 0.3. So overall, if you max out her HP, she'll actually be doing a lot more damage over time. So that's pretty good. Finally, it's the cats creeping. When a party, animals who produce foul, raw meat, or chilled meat will not be starved when party members approach them. Now, I originally thought this meant when party members run up to them, but that is not the case. You actually have to walk up to the creature in order to not terrify it. So I'm going to try to find a creature real quick and showcase that. You cannot run towards the creatures. You have to walk, which is alright, I guess. Oh, that didn't help. So I don't think you can jump either. I'm pretty sure you just have to walk. So let me try to repeat that real quick by finding a creature in the woods, which shouldn't take too long. This is the Whispering Woods, guys. Come on. So have you guys been? I've been having a lot of fun. I have a cat. This is the cat. It seems like every time she runs, she makes these little jingle noises too. You guys hear that? I don't know what that is, but it also doesn't really matter. I'm trying to find an animal. Where are the animals? This is probably just a place where you can't find any. Let's try Starfell Lake. I'm sure there's something by Starfell Lake. Actually, yeah, there is something by Starfell Lake. Let's go over to There's one. There's one now. Swans. So let's just try to approach these swans real quick. I assume they're swans. They might be cranes. So all I have to do is walk up. I am a Genshin mobile player. Don't diss me. I can still do 100,000 damage. So let's just walk up. So they don't get immediately startled, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to get that close normally. Which is all in well, pretty good. Now for the second part of this video, a quick update into the team. I have decided to name the team Blooming Inferno, but would welcome any suggestions that would be better, because that's more of a serious name.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
That's right, Nahida. So Blooming Inferno is doing pretty good. As you can see, I have the Raiden and Hu Tao at level 90. I am currently working on Barbara and Nahida. I'm going to max them out on their level, and then I'm going to finish up with their artifacts. Their artifact hunting is getting pretty good. Artifact-wise, we have Raiden I still need to work on, but she has a pretty good 4-star crit rate, 23%, which is good. But if I get a 5-star that's better, I'll definitely do that. I gotta get these two replaced. Currently, I have Instructor Piece and Emblem of Severed Fate. Hu Tao is finished with her set. Her set is done, I am happy to say. It's doing pretty well. As you can see, it increases her max HP by 15%. Or, not 50. No, 15,000. Her attack by 598. Her defense, which doesn't really matter, and her elemental mastery. Barbara's doing good. She's got plus 20%. She's finished. All I have left is Raiden and Nahida. For Nahida, I'm still debating what I want, whether I want the Deepwood Memories, Deepwood Memories, the Labyrinth Wayfinder, or the Shadow Sand of the Sand King. Frankly, I think I might be leaning more towards Shadow of the Sand King, mainly because it's just better. So I think I'll definitely be going for that, but I guess we'll see if the time permits it. I definitely want to get this challenge done before Fontaine's release, because I cannot keep the game stagnant in Inazuma. That would kill me. It would not be fun at all. I don't want to live like that. So instead, I think I'll leave you guys off here. That's just the update. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, remember to like and subscribe. I think you should survive too. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure Kira is going to turn out to be my favorite 4-star character in Genshin Impact. I'm sure we won't meet her until the Mondstadt quest, which I cannot participate in. Mainly because I'm stuck with this goal. Oh well. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.